Hey, my name is Jeff Kingston. I'm the Director of Operations at Marketing 32, where all we do is marketing for dentists. The thing we're talking about today is something that could really have a dramatic impact on your practice if you're not paying attention to it. It is something that I feel like most dentists are aware of and know intuitively, but it's something that's not always taught to the front desk and is definitely not commonly reinforced over and over again to the front desk. Talking today about putting people on hold. Now, obviously, we don't want to put people on hold. I tell my staff not to put people on hold, or I don't like. Yes, that's happening, but what we still see is that many calls get put on hold. And when people get put on hold, they're far less likely to get booked in for an appointment. Let's look at the numbers. So just pulling in, I guess, where these numbers come from. If you don't know, we record all of the calls from every single one of our practices from all of the patients. And then we actually categorize them out and into a result. So whether it booked, it was an existing patient, they abandoned the call, booked, voicemail, whatever happened in the call is categorized out here. So that's how we know and have this data. But anyways, when someone is put on hold, this is the data that we have. When someone's put on hold, there's an 8% chance that they will book into an appointment, right? If they are not put on hold, that goes up to almost 12%. So that is a 40% difference. That's a 40% decrease in likelihood to book if you put someone on hold. So it's not just like, oh, maybe 1 in 100 will not, like every once in a while. It's a lot. Like that's a huge amount. So if you're okay with a 40% drop in new patients to your practice, then holding maybe is not a big deal. But I'm guessing most of you would not like a 40% drop in your practice. So please, if you're not doing this already, please make sure that you address consistently and regularly with your front staff that they should not be putting people on hold, and not just tell them not to, but give them alternatives. Like when your staff is presented with a problem, they need to have a process in place, very strict process of what they need to do. So someone calls in and I'm talking to them, and then I get another phone call, what do I do? Or someone calls in, they ask a question I don't know the answer to, and I need to ask somebody else, what do I do? Is it okay to put someone on hold? How long is it okay to put someone on hold? These things need to be answered very stringently so that staff know exactly how they need to deal with certain situations. Hopefully this is helpful. Definitely a very impactful metric. Could be even worth tracking how many of your calls go on hold. A lot of the VoIP softwares will actually allow you to track that. If not, we do track it. You can track it other ways. So if anyone else has any other comments on this or other ways that they handle avoiding holds or dealing with situations that might require putting on hold, feel free to comment below. Let us know what you think.